Hey buddies, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Mind Splatter. So guys, in today's video we are going to discuss 7 best tips and tricks for Minecraft builders. Are you guys excited? So let's get started. So keep up with me till the end, comment right below this video, subscribe if you still haven't, and turn on the post notification for more videos. Building in Minecraft is one of the core aspects of the sandbox title's gameplay. However, there's a fair amount of skill and knowledge involved, and new players can't typically construct massive mega builds right from the beginning. Even if that's the case, there are plenty of tricks that can be employed to help players of various skill levels improve their next building project. Some Minecraft fans may already have some, and many of these tricks have been memorized. Be that as it may, newer players or those that haven't spent a sizable amount of time building may have missed them. Since this is the case, it doesn't hurt to examine the building tips in question. Listing every possible Minecraft building tip would be nigh impossible, but it doesn't hurt to check out some of the most notable ones. Avoid over-detailing and other building tips to improve a player's next Minecraft project. Number 1. Avoid flat walls. When Minecraft players are learning the game or when they're building a quick shelter, creating flat walls in a build is understandable. However, once they are beginning to hone their building skills, it's best to avoid flat walls as much as possible. This is due to an overuse of flat walls, creating an overall boxy build. By adding trim and slabs or even using different block types that show cracks or imperfections, players can add variety to their build and make it look much more developed. The least square-like a build is, the better it looks in the long run, in many cases. Number 2. Blueprints prevent mistakes. Oftentimes, running into a build without any forethought can lead to a lot of headaches for Minecraft players. Not having a plan can lead to unexpected hang-ups like uneven dimensions or incorrect block and decoration placement. Due to this fact, it's recommended to begin with a blueprint or foundation. Laying the early groundwork for a Minecraft build helps players visualize it as they construct it. This also minimizes potential mistakes that can occur during the building process. Number 3. Overall theme matters. Constructing standard houses and builds is fine in Minecraft, but sticking to an overarching theme can truly bring out the appeal of a project. The theme can be just about anything a player can think of, which is part of the reason that building communities have spun off into niches like cottagecore, fantasy, or sci-fi. The theme for a build can even be inspired by its environment or the biome it's placed in. It's up to players which theme they use, but doing so should help them determine the block and decoration choices they utilize. Number 4. Know your color scheme. Block and decoration choice clarity matters in Minecraft builds. However, the color of said blocks, decorations, items is just as important, if not more so. Certain colors will gel together nicely, but others will clash and cause some pretty rough visual contrast that players will want to avoid. Number 5. Avoid over-detailing. Detail is largely responsible for making a standard Minecraft build into something special. Even though this is the case, there's a fine line between adding detail and placing too much into a build. Players who tend to add the likes of trapdoors, slabs, and stair blocks can occasionally apply them a bit too often. By backing up a bit and zooming out from the build and taking a look at it, players can typically spot over detail by the amount of business or visual noise. If the build is looking a bit too much like a pixelated mess in a certain spot, it may be best to remove some blocks. Number 6. Paths and greenery are important. Although they won't exactly fit into certain futuristic styled builds, adding pathways and foliage to a build can be incredibly useful for the aesthetic value. This is true depending on the biome the build is placed in and how much natural flora and fauna can be found there. Creating non-linear pathways with various dirt, stone, and wood blocks and pairing them with the pathside trees, shrubs, flowers can be a huge boost to a build. These paths are perfect both on the approach to the build as well as around its perimeter in some cases. Number 7. Size isn't everything. There's no arguing that mega builds can be gorgeous and awe-inspiring. The amount of work and dedication placed on creating them is just as impressive as the builds themselves. However, plenty of smaller builds can be just as visually impressive while being much more manageable with regard to scale. Starting small is also advised for newer players. Learning tricks and building techniques on a small scale can often translate to larger builds in the future. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can, that really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.